We are even I can trade. You will be assimilated. Your trading knowledge and distinctiveness will be added to our own. You will click the like button. You will subscribe to this channel. You will share this content with at least one other friend. Resistance is futile.
Morning, everybody. Today is January 13th. It is currently almost 1 o'clock, and I'm just now getting to record. And we can see what the market setup is for us right now. I've already got a call spread put on at 40.10, and we did that trade just because we saw the market come down off of the morning highs here, put in a lower low, or put in a few lower lows, a series of lower lows, and got a confirmation that this particular trend was broken. So that should buy us some time nice and early in the morning within our trade window. So we were able to go ahead and get in. And we got confirmation on our stochastics that that particular trend was broken at the time. Now, since then, the market has been pretty strong. It's been pretty resilient overall. As a matter of fact, we are testing the high of the day at this moment, but that's where we are. So we're still below our trend line right here, which is where we want to be. So the market's still trending to expire worthless. We're still sitting at the top of the oversold bands right here on the stochastics. And I'm still looking for another reversal of some kind to maybe try to get into a put spread today if the market gives it to us. But I am being very careful with that, because you know what it is when we are expecting to hit a nice number. The market also knows we're trying to hit that nice number, so it's going to try to snatch that right from under us. That's the attitude I'm going in this with. So I'm being extra careful from that standpoint to really be diligent about the spots that we pick for our trading. But anyway, we got 20 cents for our trade. So we're sitting at a net liquid amount of 877. So what that means is if our trade is successful and I don't have to make any adjustments, that's what our total will be for today as of right now. But on the put side, the puts are starting to shrink. It's really outside of our trading window right now. So theta is starting to kick in for the day, along with the shrink in volatility. We can see the VIX is down 4%. And it's starting to hit our potential put spreads right in the teeth. So we'd have to get pretty close at this point. We can see our expected move is only 14 points, which means that we'd have to get about 30 points away from the market, which is also inside my comfort zone. So I'm not convinced that we're going to even get into a put today at this point. If we're going to follow our rules, the most that I could see coming available is if the market starts to trail off like it did yesterday towards the end of the day, and then maybe we could sneak in some loose change at the end of the day. But I'm not going to force that particular trade. As far as economic news and all that good stuff, today we had our consumer sentiment, which is a pretty big number, and that was positive, probably leading to the market positivity today, or the market resilience, I should say, today. So we had that number come in higher than normal, and that's it for the week. So next week, let's see what we have to look forward to. Oh, this is a lot. So we got Martin Luther King Day on Monday, so we don't have anything going on there. But we've got the Empire State Manufacturing Index. This could be a preliminary or a predictory, is that even a word, predictory? It is now, predictory number for what we're looking at, because this is talking about manufacturing and their sentiment in the manufacturing sector as far as are they making more stuff to sell or not. So this could definitely lead the market in a certain direction. Then we got PPI, the Producer Price Index, which is kind of like CPI. It's an inflationary number. We're expecting a little bit of a rise. So if this number is negative, I suspect that the market is going to take this very positively. If we come under forecast here, and we're expecting negative numbers down here in the core and all that kind of stuff, and the month-over-month regular PPI, yada yada yada. So this will be interesting to see how these numbers come in. I think the market's really going to react off of this on Wednesday. So we've got that. And for the rest of the week, not too much. We got a couple of FOMC members speaking, but JP's not on there. So we'll keep an eye on that. Otherwise, we'll see if we can continue to look for an opportune time to get into a put, but I don't think the market's going to give it to us today. It might. Still got plenty of time left. But what I'd like to see is the market come down below this 39.70. That will give me the ability to widen out my condor for the day, because we entered in our call spread at 39.70. So I'd like 39.60 something or below to enter into the put spread, so we can get that much more buffer in our condor. But doesn't look that way right now. I don't think we broke this high, but we're like right at the high right now, so we got to watch that. But I've got my alert set at 20 points below, so my alert is set at 39.90. So we'll have that alert there. We're still below trend right here, so we're still trending to expire worthless. We're at the top of stochastics. We've got this pivot point in our way, the block for us. We've got the 4,000 number blocking for us. So the market still has to contend with all that, as well as take out this high. So we've got plenty in the way to block for us. And we've got the previous day's high right here where it bounced off of this pivot as well. So the market's got its work cut out for us if it wants to take us out on the call side. But other than that, we're good to go. So we'll check back in. I really hope that you liked my new intro. If you don't, let me know, but I thought it was pretty funny, especially for all you Star Trek people out there. But we'll check back in a little bit later. I've got to go get some food, so talk to you later. All right. What's going on? It is after market now. The market has closed. And we had an interesting one today. So the market showed a lot of resiliency. And let's see if we can pull over this chart and take a look. See right here. And let's back it out. All right. So this was our day today. Started out a little negative, but the market said, nope, I don't like that. Decided to go ahead and get a rally today. Now I will say I traded probably at the worst time of the best time today, honestly, which is my style, I guess. So I got in right at the swing low, pretty much, almost. That was really a swing low, but right here. Any other time, just about, would have been a better time in this time frame for me to trade, but of course I picked the worst one, which is why I do this strategy. So take note. But you can see we had our 40-10 sitting right here, and the market got all the way up to 4,003. It touched its 4,000 finally. It really wanted that 4,000, and it finally got it today, and ended up at 39,999. So our trade was never really in danger. If it got maybe to, I'd say maybe 05, 05, 06, something like that at this time of the day, I would have started sweating a little bit, but it just barely came in under that. This is about the area where you really have to watch out. If this bar continued up, I would have been sweating a little bit, because anything can happen in that last 5 or 10 minutes. A lot of whipsawing happens right here. So probably would have sweated a little bit, but I didn't. We still had our pivot point right here. It broke through a lot of different areas to get to this place. So it was very strong today, actually. Even though we were only up 15 points, it was very resilient, I think. And it kind of bought up all of the lows today. So we can see we broke through this trend line that we had right here. We were inside of this channel, broke out through this channel, made a run for 4,000, and just barely tagged it. So, but our trade was successful. I was not able to get into a put today. I really didn't see a spot that I was comfortable with. The spot to get into a put, which we didn't know at the time, would have been right here, but I mean, you don't know that while you're trading, so it is what it is. So we just went with the call today. Now, I will say if I was trading in a way where my strategy was to exit the trade during the trading day and do a day trade, then yeah, I would have definitely picked a spot to get a put all up and down through here, but I can't do that right now. I have to consider the full day until we get to at least 25,000, probably actually 30,000, so that we can stay within that plus 25K range. And we've got a while before we can do that. So right now we're trading to expiration. I could still do that box spread strategy to close out, but I just don't feel like doing that, honestly. So if you want to do that, you can go right ahead. And plenty of people on the Discord server that I'm on do. And I've got some news on that Discord server, by the way, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So this is our day. This is one of those days where the stochastics pretty much stayed up all day. No real viable put entries at all, even here. So the stochastics did not get into oversold territory enough for my comfort anyway. I don't even think it crossed the line. So no real good entry spots unless you're really trading right at the open, which is not something that I do. But also we are very close to this trend line right here. And once again, this trend line is a very historic trend line, going back all the way to the beginning of 2022. This right here, clean this up a little bit. You can see that same red line right there goes all the way back to, I think, January 1 or 2nd, something like that, of 2022. This peak. Where is that exactly? Because I keep saying January 1, but I want to be January 4th. Okay, no, that is the second trading day. So January 4th, yeah, because all of that's holiday stuff. So the second trading day of 2022. All the way back there, and that line has been respected ever since. So that is major resistance that we're making a run at here. You can see all the times prior to that we've run up against that line and kind of bounced off of it. It kind of pierced it a little bit here, but that could just be due to how I drew the line. But we're coming up to meet that point. And if you recall, it wasn't that long ago that we were bouncing off of the support line either. So again, that flag pattern that I talked about a couple of videos ago, a couple days ago, you can see that we are trading inside of that, and we are coming to a head pretty soon. We will know which direction the market wants to go to by February 13th at the latest. Okay, so if you believe in technical analysis, this is pretty much all we're going to get for this bull run right here. We should start retracing next week. Now, what could assist with that is going to be all of these reports right here. So if any of these reports the market does not like, it's nothing for it to fall back and bounce off of that resistance. And we've got that stuff starting Wednesday. Tuesday, we've got the Empire State. And then Wednesday, we've got the big ones, the PPI, right? CPI is more important, honestly, than the PPI, but the PPI is still important. So if the market doesn't like that, it's nothing for it to start heading backwards. And we've got a couple of FOMC people talking next week, then they can slip out something that the market doesn't like. That's happened before. Now, these aren't Jerome Powell, but, they can slip up and say something and the market takes note and it's just like, ooh, whatever. So keep that in mind as well. As far as our trading goes, we are up to 877 now. And you can see our little call spread right here, plus 20. So that is our goal. Happy with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that stuff. I am working on getting us a community together. I know some people are asking for the spreadsheet, asking, just trying to get more involved with this stuff. So I decided to go ahead and start working on it. I'm trying to put some things together, trying to get some pricing options together and everything like that. So everything is fair and works well, and we don't have any issues. But I am human and I'm only one person, but trying to get it to be as good as I can possibly get it for right now. But here is kind of what I'm working on right now. We've got our Even I Can Trade server on Discord. I've got a couple of rooms set up. I've got our spreadsheet link right here. So I just have to get the access and everything set up so we don't get a whole bunch of spam people in there and all kind of stuff like that. So I've been working on that pretty much all day when I can. So this should be pretty nice, but I'm working on it. So those of you who are asking, here you go. It's coming. Okay, it's coming. So we've got that going. I've also been working on setting up a Patreon situation. So that should be coming as well. So what I'm looking at is you should be able to get access to the community through the Patreon and everything like that. And that should, you know, disseminate all the tiers and everything like that. And I want something for everybody. I'm trying to include some one-on-one coaching in there for you guys as well. So if you, you know, you desire and are able to get some one-on-one attention for your trading, I want to offer that as well. Certain slots for that as well. But it's coming, so stay tuned for that. And thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you like my little intro. And I think that is it for this video. So we'll see you next Tuesday. Don't forget, Monday's Martin Luther King Day, so no trading. We'll get back to you on Tuesday. I've got some other videos that I've got recorded that I haven't edited down yet that I want to kind of put out as well on a couple of things. So that should be it. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.